lot of things are unfolding with this Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach fight. We'll be covering it in separate videos, but here to talk about real quick this whole thing where Tank had grease in his eye, and this is the reason why he took a knee, because he didn't want to get knocked out, which he said was the cause. He said the grease from his hair is the reason why he took a knee. It just so happened this same grease just happened to fall into his eye simultaneously with the punch from Lamont Roach. Ain't that something? But we already know what caused that. Tank is never going to admit it because he has a severe, he's an egomaniac. Egomaniacs don't admit fault. Or they he's a small man. Remember what I told you about the small man complex? I made a video about that. That's Tank. He's not going to admit when he's hurt. He's never going to admit that he had to take a knee. And initially, I thought it was a body shot. But when I watched it a little closer, it was Tank getting hit to the eye with a jab by Roach. I think Roach hit him with a right, and then he jabbed him. That's what bothered Tank's eye. So, to conclude, it was not hair grease, because even Tank's manager came out and said, Tank's hairdresser. She's like, it's old cap. She did his hair on a Wednesday, 3 days prior. So, unless that's some extremely cheap gel where it runs off into your eyes with the sweat, which has never happened in Tank before, y'all. Tank has had plenty fights with braids. Unless this is the only fight that he had hair grease in his hair, which is bull, I don't believe it. But I had to think about it for a minute. I think Tank may be telling the truth, y'all, about grease in his eye. But not the grease he tells us it is. There's a special grease that got into the eyes of Gervonta Tank Davis Saturday night. And that grease would be Roach grease. Yeah. The grease that got in his eye was a jab from Lamont Roach, man. End of story. Let me know what you think. It's Rebel Life Boxing. Catch y'all in the next one.